Today I'm sharing 5 ways that I am not frugal. I have been classified as a frugal channel in the past. I don't know if you would really classify me as a frugal channel now because my channel's morphed over the 5 years that I've been on YouTube. But in the past I've been frugal, and today I'm going to share 5 ways that I am not frugal. I am all about spending money on things that mean a lot to you and cutting back on things that don't. So I save money on things like groceries and not getting coffee out and not buying a lot of clothes, different things like that, so that I can splurge on things that mean a lot to us and are bringing us value. That is my philosophy on money and spending, so I hope that you enjoy this list. Let me know down below, what are things that you are not frugal about? I want to know. Let me know what yours are down below in the comments. Number 1 is Apple products. We splurge on Apple. I have an iPhone. My husband has an iPhone. We both have MacBooks. And Apple products are something that we find a lot of value in. They are amazing products. They don't get viruses like most computers do. They are very just quality products that we can rely on. And yes, sometimes there's problems, but we invest in Apple products. And that is something that we are really passionate about and enjoy. And it is something that we can also write off on a business. We also save throughout the year. So when upgrades come for our phones or for our computer every couple of years when we need to replace our computers, then we have the funds, or we have a good chunk of it so that we're not breaking the bank at that time. But we always pay cash for our products or put them on credit card and pay them right off. We don't finance them. So it's something that we invest heavily in. Is Apple products and Apple stock as well, but Apple products are something that we are very big on in our home. Number 2 is house electronics. House electronics is something that I took a while to get on board with. My husband is super techie and loves all the gadgets and everything, being able to control your whole house from your phone. It took me a little bit to get on board with it, but since we moved into our house, we have an Ecobee, we have a Ring doorbell, we have a August smart lock with a keypad. We can also unlock the door from our phone. We have the smart light switches and the smart LED bulbs. We have a lot of our outlets on smart plugs so that we can control them right from our phone. We can pretty much control a lot of our home from our phone, which is really, really cool. So investing in those electronics is something that we care about and has made life a lot more convenient, but also safety-wise. Safety-wise in the fact of being able to unlock and lock our door from our phone. We can see. If you've ever driven away from your house or gotten to work and be like, did I lock the front door? I don't know if I locked the front door or not. I can see right from my phone at all times if my door is unlocked or locked. Right from my phone. I can also unlock it at any time. So rather than having to give a key to someone, I can either give them a code or I can see them standing at my front door and say unlock. As soon as they leave, lock. And it's super simple and it's something that I feel secure about. We have the Ring doorbell. We have a couple floodlights throughout the outside of our home as well, just for security reasons. And just knowing the peace of mind of knowing that we can watch our house from our phones is just gives us so much peace of mind. So investing in smart home features is a big win for us. Number 3 is travel. Travel is something that we are very passionate about. We really enjoy traveling and seeing the world and enjoying different things together. We have been to Africa together. We've been to Alaska. We've been on several Caribbean cruises. We've been to the Dominican Republic. We've been to Mexico. We've been to a bunch of places within the United States together. And travel is something that we love doing. And we really crammed in a lot before we had kids. Now that we're having kids, we are still planning on traveling with kids, but we had a lot of fun trips before kids. And if you guys didn't see, most recently we went to the Dominican Republic. We went to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic and stayed at the Excellence El Carmen, which is a Splurge resort. It is a adult-only all-inclusive resort. And it was just a blast. I have actually a few videos in a playlist, so if you want to watch our vacation that we went on at the Excellence El Carmen, I'll have it linked for you down below in the description. But we have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on vacations and the memories and the experiences. We are very big on experiences and just sharing that time together and just seeing the world, seeing different cultures, seeing how people do different things that are different than us, and being able to help and serve. We've also been on mission trips to Africa, to Haiti, Zimbabwe, Zambia, different places like that as well. So it's really cool to get to experience the different cultures and learn about them and just to enjoy and help them. Number 4 is education, and not necessarily education as in the traditional sense of education. Both my husband and I only have our associate's degree. We don't even have our bachelor's degree, and we both have very well-paying jobs in businesses that we don't need a degree for. And this day and age, degrees and in certain aspects are not really required or necessary anymore. Some specialties, some places like doctors, lawyers, trade schools, those are very, very important. But the traditional liberal arts degree, I personally don't think it's for everyone. And it's certainly not for my husband and I, and we have been very successful without having a degree. And I think that's amazing. But we do invest in education in the form of courses and books. I spend thousands and thousands of dollars on courses, especially courses that help grow my business and help grow my revenue. And that is something that I'm really big on, of just being a sponge of, okay, how can I better myself? How can I better my business? How can I serve my people better? And a lot of the ways that I learn from that is courses and conferences and books. So education and reinvesting in yourself in that is a huge, huge way that you're able to do that. I actually have a course that I just launched last year called Dream It or Profitable that teaches how I have turned my YouTube channel, which just started as a hobby, into a full business that makes me more than my day job. I make over $5,000 a month from YouTube and the business that I've created around it. So I created a course to help people do that as well. And I'm actually launching a membership as well, which is so exciting. And it is going to be a membership on growing an online business and having different aspects of it. So I am putting that together right now, which is so excited. I'm actually teaming up with Mary from Pennies Not Perfection, and it's going to be incredible. So stay tuned for that. But education and courses and conferences and books is really, really important. Next is quality shoes. We actually invest a lot of money in our shoes because they're important. I have foot problems and painful foot, like the balls of my feet always hurt, always hurt. I cannot wear heels. I'm not a heels girl. I think I was tomboy for too long. I was a tomboy until I was like 18. And then I tried to do heels and stuff and it just didn't work. I think it was just too long wearing flip-flops. And I honestly wear flip-flops most days, but if I do go out for walks or hikes or different things like that, I make sure that I invest in good quality shoes because I get blisters really, really, really easily. So I personally invest in Merrell sneakers. Those are what works best for me. And then Jamie invests in Nike sneakers, and he is on his feet a lot and working in a warehouse and doing shows and different things like that. So he needs to make sure that he has really good quality sneakers. So he has Nikes and I have Merrells. So those are things that we are investing in for ourselves and making sure that we're taking care of our feet, because our feet, we're on them all day. So it's very important to have good quality, comfortable shoes that aren't causing blisters or shin splints or heel spurs, different things like that, plantar fasciitis, because that can be a huge problem, especially now that we're getting up in age a little bit. Let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know one of my favorite cashback apps on how to earn cashback by getting gas, groceries, and now restaurants, check out Get Upside. Watch that video here. And if you want to know 5 spending challenges that you can do to keep you motivated while you're spending and saving money, check out this video here.